It is being reported that Vice President Kamala Harris, since entering the presidential campaign after Joe Biden said he wasn't seeking re-election on July 21st, has now raised over $1 billion, dollars, a billion with a B. Yes, you heard me correct. Now, that number is just staggering. In the same time frame, Donald Trump and his campaign are saying they only raised about 470 million. So she's out fundraising him 2 to 1. And a lot of those are small time donors. These are not counting the PACs and the super PACs, which are funded by the very wealthy, who are do that to get around campaign finance contributions because they can fund a PAC, but they can't fund. There's limits to how much they can donate direct to the campaign. So she's out fundraising him in donations to her campaign 2 to 1. Now, if you follow me for a while, you know I don't trust polls. This is why. Polls will tell you this is neck and neck. But if you look at fundraising of people reaching into their pocket and willing to give Donald Trump hard earned cash, Kamala Harris is beating him 2 to 1. So that tells me that's about 67% support for Kamala Harris. Now, I know it doesn't quite work out that way, but still, she is out fundraising him 2 to 1. There's a lot of money in this campaign, way more than what she's going to need to finish out the last 3.5 weeks or so. And what she's been able to do is move the money out of her campaign and transfer it to other PACs and things like that to help other embattled Democrats win their races, like Colin Allred in Texas to beat Ted Cruz, things like that. The cash advantage is huge for Kamala Harris. She is beating Donald Trump, like I said, 2 to 1 in the cash fund advantage. Now, Donald Trump would tell you he gets more donations than anybody. He's better at fundraising than anybody, but clearly he's not. And Kamala Harris has just amassed such a war chest here that she can use however she thinks would benefit her. She's able to set up ground games and get door knockers and just campaign staff and phone banks and all of this stuff, where Donald Trump is having to concede states as far as pulling his ground game out because he doesn't have the funds to continue to operate that hard pressed ground game. Donald Trump is focusing on a couple of states. Kamala Harris is focusing on as many as possible. It's just one of the many reasons why I believe Kamala Harris will beat Donald Trump in November, here in about 3.5 weeks. The amount of support she has is ridiculously high. I have never seen a candidate raise this much money this fast. I don't even know if there's been a candidate that has raised $1 billion with a B in their entirety of their campaign. And at the fundraising levels of what Donald Trump has been raising, he may not reach the total fundraising that he had for his 2020 campaign. So by comparison, Kamala Harris is just fundraising uh, a lot, and Donald Trump can't do anything. He can't raise nearly that much money. He is stretching every dollar where he can, and it doesn't look good for Donald Trump when she's out fundraising him 2 to 1.